It's brand new month. It's August. It's well, first of all, if you know me at all, I love the first of the month. Why? Because the first month is to me is filled with hope. It's a time where you're stopping and you're going, hey, what the heck am I gonna do? What's up, Heather Tischer? Do me a favor, give Dom a big hug. I think you guys should come to San Diego. You can park your motorhome, hang out for a little while. We can work a little, we can play a little, and it'd be fun. So tell Dom I said, hey, or I'll come visit once it's under 105 or 110 degrees there. Oh, wait, you're back in Texas. Anyway, I'm going to be in Dallas the 11th for Playbook. Trina's not going to be there, but I still love her. But Dallas Playbook event, would love to see you guys. Okay, so always a little extra, not ADHD, just call it frazzled on the first of the month. Why? Because there's like a million things I want to say. But probably the most important thing to do is say you're invited. Invited to join me. Invited to do what? What's that mean? Well, what do you want to do? Are you working on a personal transformation? Are you working on a financial transformation? Are you working on Heather? I'll fly in Thursday about 1 o'clock, and then I'll be there till Saturday. Though I could stay longer. So I'm staying in wherever it is. I'll send you the info. So, what do you? This is an invite. What are you working on? Some kind of transformation, hopefully. A financial transformation, a faith transformation, a friendship, a family transformation, relationship transformation. Are you working on a faith, fitness, finances transformation? And if you are, I'm just inviting you to touch base with me. Let's get off the fence. Let's get back on the rails, and let's do this thing together. And let me share some of my resources, and you share some of yours. And let's lock arms and do it. It's interesting. It's funny to me. And I say this, and I don't mean it as negative, but it amazes me how many people will come to the end of the month. Well, let's step back a second. It amazes me how many people, if you really chatted with them, they would tell you that they would love to have their faith be a little more active, a little more committed to in their daily activity. They would want their finances to be in a little better shape. They would want their fitness, for sure, to be in a little better shape. They would like their relationships, both with their family, their kids, their spouse, their parents, to be in a little better shape. Okay? But what are they doing? What am I doing? And so at the end of the month, I encourage you to slow down, look at your finances, look at your faith, look at your fitness, and score it a little bit. And here's the funny thing. A lot of people look at it and go, I'm not here, I'm not there, I'm not here, I'm not there. That's okay. That's completely okay. Many of you, lots of you are pro sports fans. Well, what are they doing the entire time? They're checking the time and they're checking the score. If they're ahead, they know they're not going to stay ahead unless they continue to grind. If they're behind, they also realize the game's not over. Your game's not over. Okay? But by the same token, your game is not guaranteed to you. So what do we do in this month of August? Back to school. What classes are you going to take? What school supplies are you going to purchase? What study habits are you going to create? Who's going to be your mentor? Who's going to be your tutor? Who are you going to lock arms with? Are you going to lock arms with some yes men, some yes women? Some people say, hey, you do the best you can. Life is hard. It's our spouse. It's our kids. It's our job. It's political. That stuff's a bunch of rubbish. That stuff only validates and gives you a reason and it lets you be the victim. So check yourself. Are you doing any of that? And where you want to be successful, this is an interesting piece. I see this a lot. I chat with people who want to be successful in their faith, and then I'm finding and wondering, how did you even determine your faith? And then who's your mentor, and are you pursuing it? Fitness is hilarious. I see this all the time. I look at people's programs, and their programs, what are they based on? Did you set it up yourself? Did you just follow the herd? Everything this day and age, you know that. It's out on Google and YouTube and whatever else. You can find it. Now, someone will say there's so many different ways to do it. There's so much information. First of all, there's not. There's not. You know, you work some major muscle groups, you do a few sets, you break the muscle down. If you're not working out hard enough, you work out a little harder. You do it a couple times a week. You work the smaller muscles a little. I mean, do you need to get in the game and get some instruction? Sure. But what we're doing in the gym hasn't changed in 30 years. What we're doing in the Bible hasn't changed in 2,000 years. What we're doing in relationships hasn't changed. What's changed is my level of commitment to getting there. That piano hasn't changed. The availability of my teacher hasn't changed. I can get some on Google, YouTube, whatever. It hasn't changed, James Rice. What's changed is, are you making time for it, or are you making excuses as to why you're not getting it done? Are you saying, I'll do it my way? There's many ways to skin the cat. No, there's not. No, there's not. What? No. Got your side hustle? Got a business? Home-based business? Brick and mortar? Cool. You're selling something. You're attracting people. A transaction, and then they got to share. Derek, what up? You know what? It's interesting, Derek. Last couple of days on, I had my lid on, and I got some compliments and comments, and I said, nope, my buddy gave it to me. I didn't serve, but I appreciate you. My buddy gave it to me. And check it out on social media, Derek. I just recently posted one of our videos, and I'm going to post more of them. So I appreciate you, miss you, hope you're well. And what we're doing in relationships hasn't changed. Serve each other, shut up and listen, respect them, find out what their hot buttons are, what they love, and do that. Watch their TV shows and love doing it. Give them a back rub. What's changed, and this is what you need to realize, people, is you've changed. It's I'm not sitting down. I'm not getting to the gym. So do I lay pieces out? What's up? Oh, hey, gang, we're Zooming tonight. We're Zooming tonight. Derek, you take a look at Rice Builders. I can send you the message, but we're going to Zoom tonight. I think it's at 7. Sarah, pass the word on. Heather Tischer, jump on too. Maybe Dom. Have a chat. It'd be great. So myself, yeah, I have pieces that I'm working on. And I hope that you do. And so once you've decided what classes you're going to take, right, and you get the supplies, then are we getting action? Trina, here's the question. This is something I want to chat about when you and I chat. So, Trina, are we salesmen or are we networkers? Are we salesmen or are we a sales manager? I make money because I'm a sales manager. Okay? I make money because I'm a sales manager. Meaning, I'm excited that I do the Zoom. I'm more excited, Trina, Sarah, Derek, Heather, James, that you get on the Zoom. That's when I get paid. So I'm excited. There you go. So I'm excited, Trina, that you say you're getting on. What's going to excite me more is when you and I get on something with a couple of your crew members. Engage. Your crew's got to be involved. When you crack past that first level, Trina, Derek, and so on, then amazingness starts happening. And here I had this conversation with someone this morning because they said, hey, I'm following up this, because you can use this anywhere in your life. They said, hey, I'm following up, but my people aren't responding. Okay, a couple things. One, it may be just crazy time and they can't. Quite frankly, I doubt it, but I'll say that. What's happening more likely than not is what you're asking them or offering them is not worth coming to a Zoom, not worth responding, not worth showing up. Because if any of those people you said, hey, Dallas, this weekend, I've got $1,000 for the first person who lands, or I got $5,000 for the first person who lands, people would change their mind and they'd be in Dallas. Hey, join the Zoom tonight, check in. Everyone who joins the Zoom tonight for at least 20 minutes gets $1,000. There'd be a lot more people on that Zoom. I thought you said they couldn't Zoom. I thought you said they couldn't come to Dallas. They can for the right amount of value. So one thing I would do when I'm following up with my people is I like to say, hey, just checking in. Hey, I got a couple of new flavors. Would you like me to send you a couple packs for free? Good chance they'll respond. A lot of times people say, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Good. That's not what I want to know. How are the ketones going? What benefits are you seeing? Easy line. Hey, didn't hear from you, which is cool. Don't want you, once you get the best benefits, I don't want to leave you out. How are the ketones treating you? Third message is, hey, didn't hear from you. Maybe it's not a good time. Don't want to bug you. Don't want to leave you out. Contact me when you're ready. And they're gone. They're out. I am consistently sorting and sifting to see who shows up. Okay. Derek is on here for a reason. The question is, will I help him take a step forward? Not just in ketones or improvement, but in life. Heather's on here for a reason. Sarah is, can I get each person to share this so I expand? And can I also get them to participate at a little higher level and take a little maybe new action or more action? Okay. So by the time I do a live and a Zoom and a meet up at the coffee shop and call a couple people, now I've sorted and sifted and I kicked the beehive and I have some people to work with. So a couple things will happen. One, are you only doing like one activity or so and hoping? Or are you getting 5 lines in the water with 5 different baits to see which one Trina's biting on, to see which one Sarah will pick up on? I'm doing a lot of attracting. And then my job is to engage them. And again, if they're not responding or don't want to go, find out what they want to do. What value are they looking for? Would they like to get the most benefits and not waste their money? Hey, would you like to get the most benefits and not waste your money? You'd be surprised who will respond to that. Or like I said, I got some free stuff. Would you like it? So that's like all ketone stuff. So my first of the month invite to you is saying, hey, let's reach out and will we do something? Or Trina, who's putting a bunch of people in each month, what can we do to get to that second level? And now Trina may say, I'm trying. Okay, who are you trying with? Sarah may say she's trying. Heather Tischer may say she's trying. Who are you trying with? Oh, I've been trying to play the piano. I've been trying to learn. I practice every day. Oh, who's teaching you, James Rice? Nobody. I'm figuring it out myself. That won't work. I just watched other people in the gym. Slow process. I've never been in network marketing. I'm trying to figure it out. I got a couple of friends who help me. Are they successful? Then why are they your mentors and teachers? Would you ever send your kid to learn baseball or whatever from someone who's never played the sport and has no idea? We'll figure it out. It can't be that tough. What? Who is your teacher and mentor? Dude, you hit a home run with this conversation today. Thank you, brother. I'm not sure who that is. I'm guessing that's James. That'd be going to be my guess. James, did you invite your friend there from Texas? Did you get her connected, A, to our Texas event, and number 2, to people in your community, okay, in your community specifically? So I hope that stuff makes some sense. It's cool. So not only what are you starting off with, but what are you doing with it? So now we're getting ready. August, back to school. Are you getting your classes set up? Are you in class studying? And then are you applying it? That's getting knowledge, which becomes wisdom. Knowledge applied is wisdom. Love it. I hate a friend of mine she said, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'm not using the ketones. I'm getting dehydrated. I'm like, oh, cool. I said, oh, I was dehydrated too. It's an easy fix. Nothing. I love it when people give me a reason or excuse why they're not doing something, and then I have the solution to fix it. They don't respond. So what did I do with her? I hit her the ping pong ball and said, oh, I had it too. So it's common. Easy fix. No response. She doesn't want it fixed, people. So when I hear that person that has a problem like dehydration, I'm just, okay, no problem. I offer to fix it. Business flow, I can help you fix it. Weight's not dropping off, I can help you fix it. Challenging your relationship, I can help you fix it. Well, if they don't respond, I know they don't want to fix it, people. They said they wanted to. Ask them. She really likes you. I asked her out. She didn't respond. She doesn't want to go. Talk is cheap. Money talks, bullshit walks. Ask them. Hit them the ping pong ball. See what they want to do. But remember, if you want them to show up, you've got to get them a reason to show up. It's usually going to be resolved, something free, benefits, something of that nature. Anyway, August 1st, I loved it because this is one of my favorite reads. By the way, I'm reading the book of Proverbs. It's wisdom in literally every area of your life, okay? You cannot believe a single thing. I love that, Jennifer. You cannot believe a single thing about your creator or the God of the Bible, and you could read Proverbs and it'd be amazing. Listen to this. All a person's ways seem pure to them, but motives are weighed by the Lord. Don't impute motives. We looked at this proverb before. One implication saying that we have not yet addressed, because only God can truly assess the motives of the heart. We should not think we can judge other people's motives perfectly either. Okay, judging people, Matthew condemns judging people, and that cannot mean we should not evaluate them. Rather, to judge someone means to make a final condemnation, not just a simple critique. Okay, so this says, does this mean that you should be naive? Well, no, certainly not. But it means that you need to be constantly, habitually, it means that you should not be constantly, habitually suspicious of people, nor quick to assign motives, envy, pride, and resentment. Let me just chat about that real quick because it's super important. Judging someone's motives is probably the easiest way to create miscommunication. And number two is when you tell them what their motives are, probably the biggest way to get yourself into a battle. What do you do instead? Ask them. Say, hey, want to stop, want to make sure we're clear. Stop real quick, want to make sure we're clear. Because what you're saying is making me feel this way. I want to know if that's your intention. Now, that's an interesting kind of vulnerable way to go about it. Trust me, is the right way to go. People instead maybe want to stand their ground and then fight with people and blow back at them and go, hey, I know what your motives are. Stop. Nobody wants to be told what their motives are. Humble yourself, be vulnerable, and simply say, hey, I want to make sure we're clear, because I felt a little offended, but this is what you said and did, this is how it made me feel. Was that in your intention? Now, here's the funny thing. Even if it's not their intention, it still may make you feel bad, and so you can react accordingly. My point is, whether you get hit by a car and die on purpose or by accident, either way, you're dead. So people can do something without their intention being to hurt you, harm you, make you feel bad, but it still might do it. Does that make sense? People say, I'll say it sometimes, hey, when you did that, this is how it made me feel. They go, oh, no, that's not what I was doing. I told them, I don't say that's what you were doing. I'm telling you how it made me feel. And hopefully what they would do is correct it. But we could discuss that relationship piece forever and ever. So ask somebody what their motives are. Ask them if that's what they meant. Okay? Ask, be clear, set proper expectations. Almost 10. Boom, come to Minnesota to help me get some people started. So Jennifer, we can do that easily. We don't have to come to Minnesota to do that. We can do it on a Zoom. Because to me, if they'll meet me in Minnesota, then they'll meet me on a Zoom. And Jennifer, this is a great example. It's like, hey, gang, would you like to get the most benefits from ketones and not waste your money? They'll all say yes. Would you like to get the most benefits from ketones and not waste your money? Awesome. I work with a coach. It's free. He's amazing, super friendly. I think I could get him to do a Zoom with us and do some Q&A and help us. Are you interested? Are you interested? Find out who wants to. Okay? Find out who wants to. 1, 2, 3 people. And then let's do a Zoom with those people. Okay? I do this Zoom, this live, my activities to find out who shows up. And when they show up, then I find out how I can work with them. Invite. Lots of action. The key that most people aren't doing is they're not taking the ingredients, they're not taking the people, and then putting them together in a blender and making something out of them. People showing up at church without sharing the transformation does not grow the church. People show up at a walk, okay? Showing up at a walk or showing up at the community without sharing and inviting, that will not grow. So the key is, will I get a hold of some of these people? In fact, I think I talked to Trina and scheduled a call. And will I make something happen with them? Now you have growth. And believe me, when you have enough value, provide enough specific value to them, they'll show up. They'll fly there. They'll arrive there. I mean, so lead with value. Lead with value. Find out what they want. And get us all connected together. Hope that makes some sense. I hope you're excited about a brand new month. I hope you're ready for back to school. I hope you have your classes chosen. I hope you're out shopping for your school supplies, including who are you going to run with? Who are you going to lock arms with? Okay. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll bug you later. Contact me specifically. I can give you a hand. And if you like what we're doing, share it. If you like what I'm doing, share it. Please.